If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Obviously, you have a kinship, a friendship, your soulmates, bandmates, all that. He is the boss. It's his band. You're a part of it. I just think over the last 10 years, no one would have predicted. You know, he kind of went into a little bit of a shell where he was just doing the acoustic thing, and even recently he was doing that stuff. I remember seeing him a couple years ago, that there would ever be this kind of tour again and this kind of vitality and energy. And for him to stand up in front of the media yesterday at a Super Bowl event and say, we're playing the best music of our career, agreed. I mean, I've been seeing the band for 25 years, no doubt about it. And you all obviously feel that, and I think it's almost like a football team that gets on a roll. Kurt Warner right now thinks he's unstoppable, but he remembers his slump and remembers when the world wasn't thinking so great of him. But Bruce obviously is just feeling it right now, and I think that that's just a wonderful thing to see anybody who's the greatest in the world at what they do. Michael Jordan trying to win a 6. He won 6. He came back to Washington to try to win a 7th. Who does that? I mean, it's only special people that it's easy to coast, especially when you have money, you have fame, you have success. But it's Dr. J says, you know, you challenge yourself when nobody's watching, and I think Bruce does that, and that's just it's inspiring for me as a bit of an artist doing what I do and an entrepreneur to get up every day and say I'm going to be great. What I did yesterday, last week, last month doesn't matter. It's what I'm going to do today that's going to affect tomorrow and how I feel about myself and how other people feel about me.
Well, just to share some detail on what you mentioned, Bruce said, I think what happened is he looked around this last tour and went, wait a minute, we just buried Danny. Clarence has got like 2 fake hips and he needs 2 knees. Nils is going in for 2 new hips at the end of this because he's beating himself up. We got ice. We're like a MASH unit off stage with ice packed. I mean, I throw them in all my pockets.
It's like a football training room.
But I think he went, wait a minute. On stage, I'm now doing 3 months of complete improv shows. We're the best we've ever been. I'm singing my ass off, and I'm writing more songs.
And people are loving it more than they've ever loved it.
And he is the caretaker of that band. He created it. So I think now he's realized, you know, wait a minute, I almost got a whole album done. Why don't I challenge myself and my band to put a record out sooner than we ever have, get back on the road sooner than we ever have as E Street Band, and you know, to hell with the age, we're playing our best right now. Let's keep it rolling. And God bless him. I think it's the right call.
I know it must wear you out, but it also must be just an incredible joy in a lot of ways.
It is, but you know what? The thing is, you wake up in the morning, whether you're, you know, jet lagged or whatever, you wake up realizing Bruce is going to go out there that night. He doesn't have off nights. They're different every night. He doesn't have off nights. And to know, whatever, your quarterback is going to, like, hit 90% of his passes, you're going to win the game, and you're just working on the point spread, how hard is it to get excited to do your job? I go every day at 2 o'clock. I get there 3 hours ahead of Bruce and the band because it's so, this beautiful chaos when he shows up, and I do what he needs. You know, here's some songs, learn them. Here's some ideas. I go over them with some of the guys. So I like to have 3 hours to myself to just ease into that.
Are you the band leader then?
No, man. I'm just the new guy with the big notebooks and the homework charts, you know.
But you are the guy that keeps the homework charts, sort of, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it was survival. When I got in the band, I got these friggin' notebooks. I ought to have them bronze. They're hilarious. Bruce even laughs about them. These giant pages with the chords, what mic to sing on, harmony parts, where you stand. I mean, every tour we get moved around. And so I have that information. So when Bruce says, what were we doing 2 tours ago? None of us remember because we change songs all the time. I got all these bootleg tapes and my charts, and we look them up and go, oh yeah, that's what we were doing. It's just a function of survival. When I got in the band, I still have those things, and I've obviously built on it over the last few records.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.